Hello, and welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to start with our short little meditation elevate just to allow us to arrive and get centered and grounded. So, I want to invite you to close your eyes. Excuse me if you're comfortable with that. Let's just start taking a couple deep, nourishing breaths, getting centered and grounded and arriving. And I want to invite you to put your hands over your heart and bring your attention into your heart space and out of your head as much as possible. And with your attention in your heart, I want to invite you to think about someone you really, really love, human or animal, currently on the planet or not. But someone, when you think about them, it just brings you into that space of love and gratitude and appreciation. And really let yourself feel that love, feel that gratitude. So this special someone can be human or animal, could be a childhood pet, could be a grandparent, could be someone in your current life. Maybe even if yourself, if you're really brave. And again, really let yourself feel that. And if this feeling has a color to you, tune into that color. And then imagine that color, that energy, that gratitude, that love spreading all throughout your body, to every single cell in your body. Really filling yourself up with that energy. And let's take one more deep, nourishing breath together. Opening your eyes, coming back to here and now. Hang on a second. Okay. So we are talking about gratitude today. So I'm not doing a YouTube live next Thursday since that will be Thanksgiving here in the States. So I wanted to do gratitude this week because understanding what living gratitude is really about is so important. It's not about just making a list of, I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my job. I am grateful for my health. Though that way of doing it where it's very rote and it's very, oh yeah, I'm supposed to gratitude journal, it's good for me kind of thing is pretty useless, actually. It's not about the thought, it's about the feeling. So Dr. Joe Dispensa says, gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Let me see if I can put that in the chat. Hang on one second. So what that means is that when you really allow yourself to feel grateful, then you are changing your vibration. You're at a higher vibration. Sorry. And when you're in that higher vibration place, you vibrate differently. You're at a different frequency, and the universe picks up on your frequency, not on your thoughts, not on your wants, but on who you are. You get what you are, not what you want. So the more you live in gratitude, the more you feel grateful for things, the more you focus on what you're grateful for, the more you have to be grateful for. You might have heard the saying, what you appreciate appreciates. And I'm not sure who originally said that. Let me see if that's on my list of quotes over here. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't have that there. But what you appreciate appreciates, meaning what you give more attention to, you get more of. So I want to share another quote with you. This is what was in my Monday Musings Monday, my weekly newsletter. The thankful heart opens our eyes to a multitude of blessings that continually surround us. Think about that, that continually surround us. The thankful heart opens our eyes to a multitude of blessings that continually surround us. This is by James E. Faust. So, the more you live in gratitude, the more you are thankful for everything. And by the way, getting grateful for everything, that's a higher spiritual way of being when you can be grateful for even the things that your human self considers to be bad or wrong or negative. Being grateful for those things, that takes a while. That one's, that's a higher spiritual way of being. But for the most part, if you are able to be grateful for things that you take for granted, the more you get to be live in that higher vibration place. So I live in North Carolina, and those in Western North Carolina, specifically Asheville and Black Mountain, finally 7 weeks after Hurricane Helene are able to drink their water again. Okay, think about that. 7 weeks of not being able to drink their water. Now, to begin with, they didn't have water to begin with at all. So when they first got their water back on, it was only usable for flushing toilets. Okay, they couldn't shower in it, they couldn't wash clothes in it, they couldn't wash their hands, definitely couldn't drink it. And then it got a little better. They had the boil alert or whatever they call it. So for them, just being able to drink water out of the faucet is a miracle. Seriously. So we take so many things for granted. I give you that example just to show you that there are things you're taking for granted right now. You're taking for granted electricity, the internet, YouTube, just all the things that are in our lives on a regular basis that we just take for granted. So we're going to do some tapping on raising our level of gratitude so that we're living more in that energy on a regular basis. So I want you to get a number, 0 to 10, of how much you live in gratitude. So 10 is, I am grateful all the time. I totally get it. I understand everything is a gift for me. Everything is happening for me. I totally get it on that high spiritual level. That's a 10. 0 is, I am so focused on the negative and what's not going well in my life, so stuck in hopelessness that I can't even imagine being grateful. That's a 0. So obviously, most of us are going to fall somewhere in between. So I'm going to ask you to get that number for yourself. You're welcome to put it in the chat if you want, but you certainly don't have to. And then we're going to do some tapping on raising our vibration, getting more into gratitude. So my quick overview of how to tap. EFT, emotional freedom techniques, or tapping. And really, when we use it in this way, it's not really EFT, but I'm not going to get into that explanation right now. So, tapping is where you're literally tapping on meridian endpoints that are the same ones used in acupuncture or acupressure, so traditional Chinese medicine. And let me show you the points so you can learn them. So when you do this, when you're tapping on these points, you're literally stimulating this meridian system so that you're calming your nervous system and you're clearing whatever you want to clear so you can create what you want to create. So today we're trying to create more gratitude, more understanding of gratitude in our lives. So we're going to start by tapping on the side of the hand, and that's right under the pinky finger. And we're going to do what's called a setup phrase or balancing statement, which will be something along the line of, even though I don't always feel grateful, today I'm leaning into being more grateful for my life. Okay. So in a minute, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. Right now, I'm just showing you the points. And then after we do the side of the hand, we're going to go to the eyebrow point. So 2 fingers right between the eyebrows. The next one is the side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, which is the indentation between the lip and the chin. Collarbone is where you find your collarbones, go down about an inch and out about an inch. And then underarm is down at the bottom of the bra line, ladies. And you can do what I'm doing, the same side or crossbody if that's more comfortable for you. And the last one is the top of the head. All right, let's get tapping. So I'm going to grab a sip of water, suggest that you do too. It's important to stay well hydrated when you do this work. Okay, let's get to tapping. Coming to the side of the hand. Repeating after me out loud, preferably. So even though I am not always grateful, and there is so much going on in my life, and so much going on in the world, today I am choosing to notice what I am grateful for. So even though I have reasons that I'm not feeling grateful, and I've been focusing on those reasons for a long time, today I am choosing to notice what I am truly grateful for. So even though I'm not always feeling grateful, I'm making the decision today to be grateful for my life and to be grateful that I'm grateful. All right, we're going to go around the points, going to the eyebrow. I don't feel grateful. Side of the eye. There's so many things going on in my life. Under the eye, and so many things going on in the world. So many unknowns. So many things to worry about. That's how I'm used to living my life. I'm used to worrying and blaming and complaining. I'm not used to focusing on what's going well. And yet today I am making the decision. I am making the choice to focus on all the things I take for granted. I'm so grateful that I can see. And I'm so grateful that I can hear. I'm so grateful for my heartbeat. I'm grateful that I'm breathing right now. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I have a home. Excuse me. I'm grateful I have running water. I'm grateful that I have heat. I'm grateful that I have electricity. I'm grateful for the internet. I'm grateful for the ability to connect to others. When I stop and think about it, there is so much to be grateful for. And I'm choosing to focus on all those things that I'm grateful for today. I'm shifting my energy and my attention to what I am grateful for. And I'm allowing myself to really feel that gratitude, to tune into my heart and feel so grateful for my life. So grateful for the people in my life and the animals in my life and all the things that I take for granted. Today, I'm choosing not to take them for granted. And I am so, so grateful. So I want to invite you to put your hands back over your heart. Take a deep, nourishing breath with me. And if you were here from the beginning and you have that color, that feeling of feeling grateful, feeling love, feeling appreciation, tune into that color and really allow yourself to feel that color, that energy, that gratitude in your heart and sending it all throughout your body, filling yourself up with gratitude. And just take a moment to really let that sink in. Breathing it in, anchoring it in. And let's take one more deep, nourishing breath together. Opening your eyes, coming back to here and now, hopefully feeling renewed, refreshed, revitalized. And I'm going to ask you to tune back into that number that you got earlier, 0 to 10, how grateful you're feeling. Hopefully it's gone up. Hopefully you're feeling more grateful. And as you go into, if you're in the United States, as you go into Thanksgiving next week or just anywhere you are in the world going into the holidays, remember to be grateful for those people. Remember to be grateful for your family if you have family. And even those family members that take a little more grace to be grateful for, be even grateful for those. So I thank you so much for joining me today. Blessings to you all. I won't be here next week, and then I'll be back the first week in December where we'll be tapping on enjoying the holidays. Let me see if I can get the exact wording for that. You know what? I'm going to not try to find it right now. Anyway, eating gratefully. So enjoying food, enjoying holiday treats without the guilt. So blessings to you all. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and holiday season. Bye, everyone. Namaste.